The chemtrail debate rages on. Is there a secret program where hundreds of unmarked planes are spraying a chemical cocktail in the air? Debunkers say that these are simply traditional jet contrails being mixed with certain atmospheric conditions to cause what only seem to be unusual patterns in the sky. Geoengineering is the phrase that has emerged to describe this activity. The consensus among those who are supporting this is that a fleet of specialized planes is routinely flying all over the world, spreading a mixture that contains aluminum and barium into the upper atmosphere.
News 12 investigation reporter Jeff Farrell shows us the results of testing we had done about what's in our skies.
It seemed like some mornings it was just crisscrossing the whole sky. It was just like a giant checkerboard.
Bill Nichols snapped several photos of the strange clouds from his home in Stamps, Arkansas. They begin as normal contrails from a jet engine, but do not fade away like a normal contrail. Soon after, he saw particles in the air.
You know, because we'd see it drop to the ground in a haze.
Nichols then noticed the material collecting on the ground.
This is water and stuff that I collected in bowls. I had it set out in my backyard on my dad's pickup truck.
KSLA News 12 had the sample tested at a lab. The results? A high level of barium, 6.8 parts per million, more than 3 times the toxic level set by the EPA.
Armed with these lab results about the high levels of barium found in our sample, we decided to contact the Louisiana Department of Environmental Quality. They told us that yes, these levels are very unusual, but at the same time they added the caveat that proving the source is a whole nother matter.
The purported purpose of this is also a topic of debate, but there seems to be agreement that it is some kind of an effort to offset a natural heating of the planet. For years, I've paid extra close attention to the skies. This is a video of what happened right outside my apartment.
And now we can see a bunch of trails that have been sprayed through the sky. And now as we go to the other side, we can see more dissipating trails. This is literally a complete blanketing of the Los Angeles area. You can see these lines just dissipating. Again, over here they've completely dissipated. Here they're starting to dissipate. Here they're more fresh. And over here, they are dissipating as well. See, I can predict this. It's going to even out and form a haze eventually over the sky. It's been about an hour and a half, and as you can see, it is now a nice, hazy, overcast day in Southern California. Look at this unnatural pattern of coverage. It's almost like honeycomb, but this is 4 hours time lapse since we started shooting the video, and you can see that's the sun, by the way, right there. Gives you an idea how thick this stuff is at its thickest points. You can see how if you were thinking that the sky was blue, and when I was pointing out earlier the fact that there was a thin coat, you can definitely see it now. I mean, that's not right. That's not natural clouds. So now we come down and we can see that the entire hemisphere in this area has now been thickly coated, and that a mist, a haze, an unnatural haze hovers over the entire area. And this is what we're looking at is the size of Los Angeles.
Former CNN reporter Cheryll Jones is a respected meteorologist. I asked her to take a look at this progression that happened over the day and tell me what she thinks of the clouds, their formations, and the resulting pattern in the sky.
As a professional meteorologist, what I can say is that these videos appear to show vapors that were emitted from numerous planes fusing together over a period of time. These vapors eventually blended together in a uniform cloud formation over the entire sky, with a reptile-like appearance in the clouds as seen on this video, which is possibly a type of cloud called a mackerel cloud because it resembles the patterns of fish scales. This fish scale-like pattern can be caused by the rising and falling of many tiny air parcels, with warmer parcels rising and cooler parcels falling, thus creating the repeating pattern of lighter and darker areas. But this is a highly unusual formation for this location in Los Angeles, according to local reports, especially covering such a broad distance. Their presence also tends to support the concept that particulates are present in the upper atmosphere, a possibility consistent with some researchers reporting the presence of toxic aluminum and barium in aerosol spraying and air samples from such clouds. What we are witnessing here in this time-lapse video of the sky in Los Angeles doesn't appear to be a natural evolution of cloud cover, but rather, it does show signs of some possible artificial influence.
So my personal take on the chemtrail debate is that something has been going on, and that the people who support geoengineering theories present a compelling case.